Reactions have continued to trail the recent appointment of 14,000 advisors and 359 liaison officers by the governor of Rivers State, Governor Laison Wike. Thank you very much for joining us to Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Well, this one is a very, very serious matter because records have it that Governor Laison Wike is moving towards the end of his tenure in a few months' time. And why he's taking such a decision at this time? Recall that he's having, he and some governors who had pitched their tents with him were recently absent from the kickoff of the PDP presidential campaign that started off in UU, and the presidential candidate of the PDP seemed not to be bothered about whether he's part of it or not. However, the reactions from different quarters have shown that, look, this man, this break apart, as it were, or this non-participation of Wike and these other governors might affect the chances of the presidential candidate of the PDP winning that election come 2023 if they go along without resolving issues. But then campaigns have started. We'll come back to why some other parties have not kicked off campaign and all of that. But then let's look at this appointment. Why is Governor Laison Wike taking this step at this time? You know, is it now that he needs advisors when the tenure has almost finished? He's doing the second term in office, and he's in a few months' time he will be handing over to the next person or next governor of Rivers State. So why is he now taking decisions? Does it mean that he has been operating without advisors all this while, and now he needs 14,000? And somebody said, the man is trying to put machineries in place to make sure that PDP does not win the election. But then, who is the machinery? Who are the machineries going to work for? Now, let's go straight. The Rivers State Governor, Laison Wike, Wike has appointed 14,000 advisors. I didn't say 14, and I didn't say 1,400. I mean 14,000, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 14,000 advisors for various political units in the state. Various political units. So, Laison Wike will just sit down and everybody will just be bringing their reports and their reports from all different angles. Everybody is thinking, they'll be thinking for him. That's what it looks like, because 14,000 advisors, and they go at this very dry minute when, his tenure is going to be, rounding off. Well, the governor, in a statement signed by his special assistant on media, Kelvin Ebiri, on Tuesday said the advisors will play a pivotal role in the administration. In addition to the 14,000 advisors, Governor Wike has also appointed 319 ward liaison officers. Ward liaison officers in 40 local government area liaison officers. The appointment are with immediate effect. Well, are they to work for the party? Because if they are attached to all the wards, then it seems like a party thing. You understand? Especially these liaison officers, 319 ward liaison officers and 40 local government liaison officers. That's heading to about 359, liaison officers that were appointed by him just at this very, very minute. Well, one begins to wonder why the governor took this step at this time. There was a reaction by somebody. Let's look at that reaction also. There was a reaction by somebody talking about this sudden appointment. This reaction is coming from Akim Baba Ahmed, who has condemned Wike's appointment of 14,000 advisors. He said, should we not raise our voices around the appointment of 14,000 of political aides with a few months to go before end of tenure of a governor, to be paid from public funds? These are party, they are for the party, but yet he's appointing them as the governor, like they are supposed to be paid. Whereas if these guys are supposed to be paid, they're supposed to be paid by the party or whatever party he's working for. Why are they being appointed? Like they are being appointed for the state, whereas they're actually appointed for the benefit of the party. He said they are supposed to be paid from public funds. Should we draw boundaries around what is wrong for political reasons? He said, are we serious about accountability? And that question, I think it's a very, very big one there. Accountability in Nigeria seems not to be the in thing. Somebody mentioned something, yes, this might be a little bit of digression, about what is happening in Kogi State. I hope you know that the ravaging flood in Kogi State is something else. It has claimed so many lives, destroyed so many properties. It has extended to Anambra, and of course, some parts of the north ravaged. Of course, one of the biggest farms in Nigeria, Alam, has also been placed and pushed underwater. And so, when we talk about priority, look at what's happening in Kogi State. The government of Kogi State are busy fighting Dangote on whether he owns the property that he's using as cement or he acquired whatever, whereas flood is ravaging the whole land. I think a sense of priority should set in. And that's where I agree with these questions by Akim Baba, where boundaries should be drawn around what is wrong for political reasons. Whatever is wrong is wrong. You cannot turn what is wrong into what is right. A lie is a lie. And so personally, I don't feel it is right why somebody, a governor, will make this huge appointment at this time. Of course, that also has something similar has also happened in some part of the country where a governor is actually going to hand over to another party, and then he begins to conduct elections for local governments and all of that. Come on. There should be boundaries set. There should be boundaries set. I don't know, just feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle. And you see, I just want to, like I said, please let's stay within the context of what we're talking about. The appointment of 14,000 advisors by the governor of Rivers State. How valid, how good is that? Why is that coming up at this time, and why do you think he's doing that at this time? Of what effect would that be to the growth of the state? Or is somebody doing something for a party, one way or the other? Thank you very much for watching. It is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle, and of course, I look forward to seeing your questions, to see your opinions. They are all welcome, but then make them stay within the confines of our discussions and make them simple and civil. Please do share our videos with others. Do like our videos. Help us to grow. Subscribe.